Should I wear the beanie, considering that right now you can't get these beanies? What's up, guys? I'm Nick, and this is Build Dad Build. And do you know how you know it's under 75 degrees in Houston? That's right, it's beanie season! Alright guys, this video is going to be a little different. No project. Well, there is a project, but the project's not the main part of the video. I'm going to try to keep it pretty short. I know I always say that, and I never do. But every once in a while I need to put one of these videos out. You need to know why I do what I do. So as most of you know, if you stuck around for any length of time, is that I suffer from depression and anxiety. I talk about it a lot on Instagram. If you're interested, I do kind of a like mental health check-in Monday deal on Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, you can see that in my stories on Mondays. Well, actually, I asked a question on Mondays. We actually address it on Tuesdays. It's a whole thing. Just don't even get me into it. Most of the time, aside from like a little breakthrough here and there, if something shifts in my life, my depression's under control until about mid-November. And then every year for as long as I can remember, I call it seasonal depression. There's a seasonal dysfunctional disorder or something, which I think is just the new fancy term for it. But I start getting, it's hard to explain because I want to say down in the dumps. I think that quite encompasses what I'm feeling. And I think, like just in the last couple of years, I think I've actually kind of figured out why it affects me so bad November and December. And that is that at the end of the year, and I don't know why we decide that like the end of a year is such a mile marker. I mean, as far as revolution around the sun, sure. But for us, I don't know why that's such a mile marker, but I feel very unaccomplished. And the year's almost over, and I kind of start spiraling closer and closer to the end of the year because I feel worthless. So what you may notice is I normally don't do very big projects around the end of the year. Lately, I've been doing, well, last year I did a lot of small gift style projects. This year I've been doing a lot of laser projects. Some of that is because I have less functional time to make a video. What I mean by that is I have to be in a certain mood to be on camera, and I'm not in that mood as much during the holidays. So it just, the holidays kind of sap all my energy, I guess. And I'm not telling you this because like I don't have a good way to combat it. I just have to be aware of it every day. And honestly, it kind of sneaks in there and I just don't see it. It's gotten better. I was getting a lot better. And then my father passed away 2 years ago, actually yesterday. And so now there's another obstacle to combat. And it takes me a while to build kind of a wall around myself to where I'm not affected by that outside, that feeling, that negative feeling of unaccomplishment. Is that a word? Now it's like, because my brain likes to fuck with me, right? You know, it's like, oh, well, like, not only have you not accomplished what you thought you would for the year, but your father would be disappointed in you. Which he wouldn't, but that's where my brain goes. I tell you guys this stuff because I'm pretty sure this goes through other people's heads too. And a lot of people just don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so I design stuff, I do stuff, I try to keep myself occupied. If I don't, I drink too much. Like, we know this. I mean, come on, everybody, you know, if you let yourself get down too much, shit like that happens. My wife had to say something to me recently. And it's really, I mean, I'm not trying to make any excuse for it. I absolutely could drink less, but I know why I'm doing it, you know, because right now I don't like sober me. Okay, and again, I know it's not a coping mechanism, and I know a bunch of you guys are going to tell me to stop drinking, and whether that happens or not is not why we're talking about this. I am telling you this because I'm warning you that this may be something you're experiencing as well. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this, and then I'll meet you guys back down the shop in just a minute. So I quit my job to do this full time because, well, I did it for a multitude of reasons. But one of them was my job wasn't making my life any better. I mean, we can get into that. That's a whole separate video. I worked for an insurance company every day to lie to people about how we're trying to help them while we're just trying to rape them. And I just felt like shit every day. So this is my happy place. This is my little kingdom. It also happens to be my place of employment, so I love it. I'm not saying you should all quit your jobs, but I'm saying you should evaluate if your job is adding to or subtracting from the rest of your life. So I don't have great solutions for you, but I can offer you this. Exercise daily. It'll get your brain chemistry going. Try to get up and exercise first thing if you can. Stay focused, even if it's on a medial task. Don't let your mind wander too much when you're in a bad place. It will just get worse. That old adage, idle hands are the devil's playthings. It's true. Keep your hands busy. Have a project. It does not have to be a woodworking project. Do what you want to do, but have something going. If you like reading, have a book that you're reading. Have something that has progression to it, so you're going to continue to do it. Stay focused. And this one's important. Make sure you have somebody around that can call you on your bullshit. A friend, a coworker, a buddy online, like somebody you know, somebody you don't know, but you know. Somebody that's gonna check in on you. Maybe if you know your tells, like I know that I have certain tells. My wife knows that I have tells. When she sees those, she calls me on my bullshit. Make sure somebody's keeping an eye out for you, because here's one thing about anxiety and depression. You can fool yourself into thinking you're fine. Say it with me. I'm fine. No, seriously, I'm fine. We've all done it. Even though you're not fine. All right, guys, and I don't tell you this as somebody that is a guru or has all the answers. I am in the trenches with you. I'm just telling you what works for me. I'm telling you that other people out here have these same issues. That being said, thanks for playing, and now I gotta get to work. Cool if I wear my mic on the beanie.